Hi guys, welcome to the stream. ഇന്ന് കുറച്ച് ലേറ്റായി, കുറച്ച് വർക്കും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഓൾസോ ഇന്നത്തെ സ്ട്രീം വളരെ ചെറുതായിരിക്കും. ക്യാമറ ചാർജ് എത്ര നേരം ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. സോ ഉള്ളടുത്ത അത്രയും നേരം നമുക്ക് സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യാം. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ഗെയിമിങ് നമുക്ക് ഇൻ ക്യാമറ കിട്ടിയാൽ അത്ര നല്ലത്. ഒരു 10% ബാക്കിയുള്ളൂ ക്യാമറ ചാർജ് ചെയ്യാൻ. നമ്മൾ മറന്നിരുന്നു. Hi guys, you're on the stream. So if anybody's watching the stream, please do leave a like and subscribe. Johnny Babalida.
Get yours and get out. La ta 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 ta. Yeah. La ta 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 ta. Yeah. Fiesta, fiesta. We gon' party like a rock star. First track, 등장 like a shooting star. Yeah, we going to parties fiesta. 오늘 들고 전부 다 만내 춤을 더 알고 싶어 쭉 당기지 좀 more. Could never guess my home with really. 날 찾느라 바쁘지 대한민국 willing. I'm a 동서남북 타키. Just for us, life's too quick. Just for us, if you write the beat.
ഹോപ്പ്ഫുള്ളി നമുക്ക് ഒരു മാച്ചെങ്കിലും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ലൈവ് കാണുന്നവരൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
우리 아울서클 가짜인 것들 건물에서 노는 놈들 우리 무리는 만석금 예의를 바랬다면 개나 줄 수 없어 버릇 알고 무볼 머리 너랑 나는 섞음 등장도 808 6M up 가르쳐 그 바람 섭나 끄덕여 됐던 미지거나 분위기에 불 붙여 얘도 쟤도 약속이라도 안 뜯어가붙여 Just for us Life's too quick Just for us If you ride the beat 바퀴 굴려 오늘 밤은 formula CXM double up 이치고 La ta 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 Yeah 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 La ta 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 Yeah 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 Fiesta Fiesta We gon' party party like a rock star La party like a rock star 오늘 빼빼 불려 계속 go all night
ജയം തോൽവിയൊന്നും നമുക്കൊരു പ്രശ്നമല്ല, നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം, അത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ കിട്ടുന്ന ടീമാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഗെയിം നമ്മൾ തോക്കുമല്ലോ. ലെറ്റ്സ് സീ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will...
Chance to shoot! There it is!
No.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Getting up there! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Probing pass. Vermin. And it's Shaw. Koundé. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Shaw. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Over to the right flank. Ronaldo looking to receive it in space. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ronaldinho. For Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Looking for options for movement. he's ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips past his man. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
This way.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to
കൂടുതൽ
judge
goal
the flight of the ball
ആഗ്രഹം
and deal with it well.
ബാക്കി കണ്ടറിയാം.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Rice. And that is masterful defending. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Fermin. Conte. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Serginho. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has put paid to that. Scholes. And it's Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Van Dijk. Ronaldinho might just make this. Rice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fermin. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
5 minutes till the break. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kante running with the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Kane. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shaw picks it up out wide. Scholes, pass somewhat off target. No, again there's no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And the keeper's got it again. Koundé for Conte.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's all... Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho, given the lift of his goal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Rooney. He's in. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper. And it's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Shaw. That has ended up in no man's land. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Caught offside that time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a searching pass. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Serginho. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Messi. And back to the keeper. Koundé. Rijkaard. He came in hard, very hard. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. That's a good run down the left. In with the challenge.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
No, it's come to nothing. Conte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That pass has been well intercepted. Kane. He's picked his way through. Kane has got himself a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Cambio de jugadores en el Manchester United. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 2.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And what a climax we have here. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he is dashing away.
Yeah, 1-2, that's the bad score.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in...
Not a bad score, but we lost. For the next match. Ganador.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So we're very much on the way now. He's having a shot!
Come on, man, come on.
Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Camera off.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Firmine demonstrated great strength there.
Camera
He really had to
still.
hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And they're back on the ball again. genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Kutuju! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kutuju clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi, taken back almost at once. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's been shifted off it. Driving forward. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And
It
that's
is
going
not
to be a booking.
intentional, but yeah.
Kante going forward. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. And this is Kane. Knocks it into space. Fermin. Pass somewhat off target. But they've got it again. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Lopez. Eze. Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Ronaldo. No outsmarting him this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kane, look at the space here. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Everybody
It's their
watching the
second corner
live,
of the
please
game.
leave a like and subscribe. My camera is currently switched off, and that is why you're unable to see me.
They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Haaland is onto this. Eze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar gets a foot in here. That's a throw. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri tries to pass it through. Conte gets a good foot in there. Kutucu scooting forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The pass has gone astray. And a goal kick. Conte looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And this could be the final action of the first half. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go again. And they win it back again. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer
Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So could they be onto something here? Ronaldo is flagged offside. Chips it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's gone loose. Bardakcha. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
That is good strength. And he's in on goal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There's the shot! And he hits the net. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. That's tidy. Just eases him off the ball. Cabella with the clearance. Kante with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Tuller. And it's Eze. For Cabella. Shaw producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Now it's Haaland.
Erling Haaland.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bardakcha. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in here. Keeper's dealt with that. Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
The goal scorer for
And he
Arsenal.
stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Messi. Van Dijk gets on his bike and on the move. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 14, Fermin Lopez. Coming on the field is number 27.
Takes a shot! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 15.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Erling Haaland.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho, steaming on goalwards. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
4 minutes in.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Harry Kane.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Manchester United.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Harry Kane. Coming on to replace
Kututsu,
him is number
that is
21,
good progress on the left.
Kylian
And
Mbappe.
here's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Serginho. And there's Green. Oh, he's all. Can he finish?
Have been indicated.
Nicely aimed pass. Eze. And it's Cabella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. And here's Haaland. Bardakcha. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Neymar! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Serginho. And we're done. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
you can
relentlessness.
recommend. I would definitely
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Worried what the next man do, can't never get a hold of control of you. Always talking out your mouth, negative thoughts, thinking they get up off the couch. You ain't Why you always waiting? So busy with your hating. Never out working and you wonder why you hurting all that hate. Come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kane. Over to the right flank. It's a promising position. He's onside. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shevchenko! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
There could be trouble here. He's in, must be! And the shot! Goal! Marseille! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Kane. Now it's come to nothing. And that is well cleared. Throw it. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Koundé. He'll try from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The less said about that pass, the better. And that's a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread to the right. And this is Messi. Chance! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? That pass isn't the best. Messi tries to pass it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Conte. And it's James Rodriguez. Mohamed Salah. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Messi. Now it's Kane. Fermin. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No way through there. That has been slung wide. And this is Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Half-time getting close now. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. James Rodriguez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! And that is quite wonderful!
Terribly.
About as smooth as it gets. And they are disappearing out of sight. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Changement pour Manchester United. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 6.
So right back into the action.
Le numéro
Manchester United come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Shaw. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, perfectly made. It's... Marseille have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Marseille have their second corner now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Camavinga. Messi. Rijkaard.
Marseille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Koundé. Great vision. Mbappe has the space to scheme. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, another set play.
22.
Rabiot, and here's Lopez.
പെട്ടെന്നൊക്കെ ഡൈവ് ചെയ്യാം. നാട്ടിൻ പുറത്തെ ഗോളിയാണ്.
Almost an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's Messi. Fofana cuts out the pass. Vermeer. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Played out wide. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Now he's running away. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fofana producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Defending was strong and firm. They're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. So no flag here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Lopez. Great chance! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Ah, he's given it away. And this is... And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that is asking for Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! And this is Messi. Time added on 4 minutes. Serginho. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone looking for safety. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done.
Thank God we are
Manchester
done.
United have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Yep, so that's it for today's live, guys. Short live on. So, yep. Anyways, thank you for watching, and